Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your mid-month November reading for 2024. Let's begin and see what cards want to come out for you. I want 3. Yep. Oh, wow. Yes, all 3. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Just starting off with a massive opportunity coming. I feel like someone is either going to change careers or like they have another job opportunity coming. Maybe there is word of mouth in terms of like maybe you have a project that someone wants to invest in you to do for them. The card in and of itself says a change in career, relocation to a new home, or international connections. So I feel like there's a lot of networking possibilities that can be happening for you, and a lot of growth, I feel. So this is quite exciting. This card in and of itself reminds me of, I would say, travel almost, but almost like networking. Networking with people maybe in different countries. Not so much in your neighborhood, let's say. Maybe it's more expansive. Maybe it's an online business. There's something going on where it's like expansive networking. So that's amazing. And of course, following that card, you have movement. So it says, time to move on to a new direction. Release the old to make way for the new. Change is on the horizon. So I feel like this is really exciting, and this comes in because of this. It's almost like you already know that there's something that has been needing to be closed in your life, or maybe you've been kind of longing to just finally start that thing that you've always wanted to do. And because you've made a decision, I feel as if the universe is showing you signs to kind of help you move across or move along that path to align with the decisions that you made. So, and of course, that leads to adventure. Now it says a new and exciting opportunity is made available to you now. Travel and exploration, someone who is clever and mischievous. And this is always such a fun card. This card also comes up a lot when I channel Archangel Michael. He's always about life purpose, and not just protection, but life purpose in terms of expressing your truth, expressing who you are, standing up for yourself, but also knowing, like, learning to have fun. I feel like a lot of you Cancerians may have been, I wouldn't say more serious in the past while. It's more like you had to get a lot of things done, and maybe your mindset was focused on other things instead of self-care so much. Or whether, your job in and of itself, you've outgrown it, and maybe it brought another side of you in terms of like you had to play a certain role in it that you no longer want to play that role anymore. So it's like you're learning to relax more and ease more into the things that truly bring you joy and happiness. And this is what kind of allows for that adventure to begin, because it all starts with that decision, which is really, really exciting. So, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm playing with my new tripod, and I'm like trying to figure things out. So anyways, here we go. Let's see what other cards Spirit wants to come out for you. Ooh. Gosh, of course. And then this one wants to come out. So does this one want to come out too? Yes. All right. So, oh my gosh, come on. You can't make this stuff up, dude. Look at that. Focus on increasing your vibration at this time. A job promotion. Share your knowledge, gifts, and talents with the world now. So yeah, there's definitely something brewing for you mid-month here where it's like, you know it. You know it. Cancerians are very in tune with their inner knowing, their inner compass. They just, some people have like prophetic dreams. I can't really pronounce that, but you know what I mean. And I feel as if there is this expansion in you. I feel like you've changed. There's something within you that has changed. And it's not just like you're thinking about change. It's like you're now knowing that you need to start doing the thing that you've always wanted to do, or like you need to change your profession now, or you need to change your location or change your job, and just kind of go with the flow and see for yourself a new opportunity that is presenting for you here. It's like you're almost ready to kind of meet new people, enter new industries. There's something really expansive about your energy right now. It's really quite exciting. Like, I'm really excited when I read this. Like, when I see this card too, it says nurture your inner child and the need to have more fun. Weren't we just talking about that? We were just talking about that with Archangel Michael. It says unhealed childhood trauma. Now, this card for me is almost like the way we heal our inner child is to really start to do the things that bring us joy and ease and just kind of relax us from like the stressors of our everyday. And I think whatever it is in terms of like what made you decide to take this chance on you, it's healing an aspect of you. Perhaps the role before, you chose that role, or you're in that role because you've been, I don't know, programmed or conditioned to be in that role. Like, for instance, if you grew up in a household that said you need a stable job, it doesn't matter if you like it or not, as long as there's security, this is exactly what you need to do. And, of course, if you're in a survival mode, if that's like what you need to do to make money, we all need to make money, right? So it's not to say that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that you've almost outgrown that belief. It's like you're taking a risk, and you know that even though a risk is scary, it's also scarier to be in the same spot, right? Like, you're starting to realize that your life is more than just being like, I hate to say that, like a cog in the machine, going to work and going home, it's almost like you need to kind of explore more of what it is that really makes your heart sing. And this also, when I think about this too, I think about the environment that you're in. Like, perhaps the people you once worked with or you were around were people that you kind of got along with, but then you're realizing as the more you're evolving and the more you're changing and the more you're doing your thing, it's like they're not willing to grow with you, or like you are starting to see differences in your personalities in terms of compatibility. And I feel as if there's a part of you that's just like, yeah, these people aren't really allowing me to feel safe in my own skin to just kind of celebrate and just be all that I could be, because sometimes, I hate to say that message of like the crab in the bucket or whatever. Like, somebody told me about that, and it was like, I remember they told me about it and my jaw dropped because I didn't realize that was like a thing where, you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket, and if one of them is like about to break free and get out of the bucket, the other crabs will try to like grab you and like pull you down. So it's almost as if you have outgrown a space and you have so many things moving on and like going for you at this time, and you're making that chance, taking that chance for yourself. And I feel like there might be people around you who are a little bit envious of that, or feeling as if, they're feeling left behind, or they're projecting that, or feeling stuck. Don't let that affect you in your direction. Like, some people, they're just only meant to be part of your journey. They're not meant to stay for the entire ride. And I know it's hard. At the same time, you also want to be surrounded by people who want you to do what you do and who are happy for you. Like, it's not good to be around people who want you to stay stuck and stay on their same level because it makes them comfortable, even though it's not serving your highest and best good. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay, Cancer. I want to just give you a little This is amazing. This is an abundance card. This is abundance is in the form of wealth, money, and fortune is on its way to you now. All your financial and material needs are met, paying off loans and debt. And honestly, it's not even just that. It's like not even just money coming in. It's like a feeling of happiness and joy and just having fun. Like, I just feel like you're an absolute magnet right now. There's something going on where like you are really magnetizing the things that you want in your life. And I just got the image of like a spider web or a cobweb where like the spider literally has this massive net and like everything starts to be caught in it. Like the spider just like does her own thing, crafts her stuff. And then, you know, things land in her net, in her environment. And she's not really needing to do anything except be herself and focus on her craft. You see what I'm saying? Wow, Cancer. Ah! So this card, it's like, you know, this is my potential card, right? Like, it's like all that self-doubt that you have, that fear of leaping and stepping into the unknown. Spirit really wants you to know that you are fully supported at this time. Believe in yourself. Believe that everything that you're doing, the universe is going to support you. If you're making choices that are in alignment with who you are and what you want to do. Be open to surprises. Be open to having things flow into your life. Like, and acknowledge it when you see it. Just be like, you know, sometimes you buy something that you didn't know you need until you need it. You ever been in those situations where you go shopping, you're like, oh my gosh, okay, I should just buy this, and then a few months later you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad I bought that. Or like, I'm so glad I needed this because it's going to add to this other thing. Like, trust in the little things that are unfolding for you because it's all lining up for you for this next chapter in your life. These are amazing cards, Cancer. Like, you should be incredibly excited about what's happening. I'm excited for you. Like, holy man. So, with that being said, let's see if there's any closing cards that the Spirit wants to say. I should show you the deck. This deck is a deck that I made. This one is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. I'll write it down in the captions or like in the info below. So, Spirit, is there a message you would like the Cancerians to know? Whew. Cougar. Look how beautiful that card is. It says, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. And cats, you know, cats like just kind of, they plan what they're going to do. You know what I mean? And this card also means to move in silence. Don't tell people what you're doing. Just don't do it. Do not tell people what you're doing. Move in silence. And just trust that everything is going to happen the way that it needs to happen. Yeah, like, do not speak to anyone about this new opportunity. Start crafting things. Don't post anything on social media. Just kind of keep to yourself. Keep it quiet, right? Oh, hummingbird. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see that? Sorry, it's the glare of the light. Miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. You know what? This reminds me of how, you know, when you focus on what you love, people just kind of watch you. They're just kind of curious about you. They're always kind of trying to figure out what you're doing. It's like this magnetic pull is what's causing that energy, and it's because you're in tune with your higher self when you do this. When you focus on your passion, you're literally channeling. You're channeling your inner voice, your inner expression, your energy signature, and that is what causes people to be attracted to you. And they're curious about you. And it's one of the greatest gifts in this world, I feel, to be able to be fully yourself, channeling and expressing yourself, flowing with the universe, and abundantly watching things come to you because you are basically doing what it is that you have been signed up to do in this lifetime. And people watch you and they see that you are in alignment, and you are actually showing to them an opportunity where they can choose for themselves if they are wanting to be more in alignment with themselves. So it's actually one of the greatest gifts you can do. It's the greatest way to serve your community and the people around you, is to give them that reflection of what it would be like if you decide to choose more of the things that bring you joy and happiness, and more of the things that you're in alignment with. And don't be surprised if you repel a bunch of people too when this happens, because there are some people out there who just are not brave enough to choose themselves this lifetime. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, I feel like from this reading in and of itself, it's like you are ready to choose yourself. There's something that has shifted in you, Cancerians, and I feel like this is the time. So my last card, sorry, my tripod keeps moving. I don't know what to do. Ah! Wow. Let's see these two cards. I'm just going to take the two that let's come up. Oh, wow. Okay. So this card says Ascended Master, White Matthew, and Danburite, Original Self. Okay. And then this one is Goddess Persephone and Ruby, the Inner Queen. Okay, what a beautiful card. Like, holy, look at that. What a stunning, stunning card. Now, these two cards remind me, I'm just going to put this up here so you can see, of returning to who you really are, your inner child, the things that make you happy, the things that make you joyous. It's also opening your heart chakra. It's like really expansive energy, and it's magnetic, and I feel like you're returning back to yourself. So there have been lessons that you had to learn leading up to this path. And a lot of the lessons that I feel is really about speaking out for yourself, not being afraid to be yourself, not being afraid to be perceived or judged. There's something about that. It's giving me goosebumps as I'm saying this, where it's been a repeating pattern for you in terms of needing to conquer this or work through it. And it says right now, basically, this is your time to shine. Have you really learned those lessons? Have you really solidified that knowing of who you are? Do you really not care about what other people think about you? Are you really courageous enough to speak your truth despite what other people say? Are you really brave enough to express yourself this lifetime and to trust in the universe that you will be supported, right? Some of you guys have, wounds in regarding trusting that you will be taken care of or someone will be there for you. Maybe some of you struggle with hyper independence. There's something about that. But Spirit really wants you to kind of know that all those challenges and all those lessons that you've gone through have led you to this moment right now. So this is almost like a gift. I feel like this is a huge gift. This opportunity is almost like it's contractually made for you. It's designed for you. There's something about your soul contract where this is meant to come into your life at this time. And when I look at this card, stunning card, one of my favorite cards, Goddess Persephone, like, I don't know much about that goddess in particular, but I like when I think about that goddess, I think about being a muse, right? Like an artistic muse, and people just kind of get really inspired by watching you do what you do. And I feel as if this is, you know, what you're essentially doing, right? You're becoming the muse of so many people that you don't even know. You probably haven't even met them. And Ruby to me has always been a royal crystal. There's something about royalty here. I don't know if there's a past life that is pertaining to royalty for you. There's something going on where it comes to just a regalness, poised, something that stands out, right? Something elegant. That's kind of something that I'm picking up right now. The Inner Queen. This card is kind of interesting because it reminds me of knowing yourself in such a way that, you know, if you ever enter into a room where people have a lot of drama, chaos, and a lot of things going on in their lives, it's almost like as you're stepping into your alignment and being very focused on your craft and who you are and what you want to do, I feel as if that creates an energetic bubble that will shield you from anybody who has a lot of chaotic, probably less than happy vibes, you know, like maybe negative vibes, from entering into your sphere. You're actually probably going to repel a lot of people who are not in a very aligned place in their lives. So this is kind of something that I'm picking up in regards to your mid-month reading. Absolutely amazing spread, by the way. Like, literally. Don't be afraid of stepping up to the plate. Maybe you guys have a new platform coming up, and maybe you're supposed to kind of express yourself in a different way in probably like a online platform, maybe something where like you're gonna be known wider than your circle right now. So this is really, really exciting. So this is your reading for the mid-month of November 2024. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video resonates with you. If you like this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And for those who want to check out their rising signs or their moon signs, feel free to check those out as well. And I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Thank you.